is we found this video, and we'll show it to everyone, and see if it brings up some memories for you.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Roll that.
Oh my goodness. That's my best friend Sam.
Let me start by answering your questions. What is a bidet? It's a gadget used all over the world, not common in the USA. It shoots water in your hole after you drop your heads up at the bowl. After you unleash the river snake that swims and spiders all over the place. I don't want
Sam's brother Dan.
Yeah, so sorry if that embarrassed you.
No,
we thought it was interesting.
I put it up there for a reason. I decided to write a song about it because I experienced using one. I was like, hey, it'll be fun to write a song about it. And then what I actually did was I contacted a bidet company on YouTube. And I was like, hey, if you guys give me a free bidet, I'll make this song for you. And they're like, okay, we'll give you 2. Different people inspire different types of songs. So, you know, when I'm in relationships, then, you know, usually those people are the ones who inspire me. Or I can channel a previous relationship or someone I've dated and draw from that as well. Or I can also take a combination of that and mix it in with, you know, relationship stories from my friends. I started writing when I was 16, and started getting into it, and I was, you know, thinking to myself as I was doing it, is this the right thing for me? Is this the right journey or path for me? And what I did to let myself know that this was the right thing was I would enter a bunch of contests and different things like that. Of course, while working on my craft. So, you know, recording and just writing and composing and all that stuff. No one ever really said, don't do it. No one ever said, quit, or, you know, you don't know what you're thinking. Probably except for myself. But that, I guess the contest thing was a way for me to find out for myself and to also prove to my parents that this was something that I was serious about. There was a lot of different things that inspired me to keep going. Mostly it was just passion, of course. You know, at the core of everything that, you know, in music, there's always the passion. So besides the passion, there was, you know, I always remember hearing, like my mom saying, you know, if you do music, you're going to be poor, and you're not going to be able to live a normal life, and you won't be able to take care of your children if you decide to have children. I was really motivated at that time to really make sure that something like that doesn't happen. I just really wanted to do music for a living. I didn't want to do anything else. You know, searching throughout my entire life, from that point, I was always like, I'm not really good at anything. You know, I suck at school. I study as hard as everyone else, but they always seem to do better than me. You know, I'm not really good at anything except for maybe music. So that was another thing that kind of drove me to keep going. And I was like, you know, I'm not gonna ever have a normal job. I'm never gonna allow myself to do this anymore. It takes a lot of work to be able to do this, and a lot of luck as well. I've been pretty lucky so far, just with the things that, like, the way my life has been laid out, and I'm very thankful for that every day. You can have as much passion as you want, but passion can only take you so far. As far, like, you know, like, for example, William Hung. You guys know William Hung? She bangs. That guy's passionate. But as far as, like, you know, the craft of everything, you know, that stuff, so he does have a lot of fans. So, like I said, also luck. luck comes into play. So when you've worked on your craft and you're good enough to take on different challenges, or if someone asks you to write something and you can do it, that's when I think that's when you're starting to, you can start. That's like the bottom of it. So you just got to keep going, and you can't let anything bring you down, you know. You can't let anything bring you down. Anything you decide to do, not only music, but anything in life, you want to become something. You can't think small, you got to think big. A lot of, you know, we're all trained to think, oh, when I grow up, I'm just going to do this, and this, and it's going to be like this. But that kind of thinking, that's where you'll end up. You want to, and that's cool. But I think everybody has a lot of potential to do pretty much anything you want. You want to get to a certain point in life, like you can get there as long as you find it in yourself, or you know. Sometimes I read little motivational quotes and stuff, and that kind of helps me get through certain moments in my life. So, yeah. But yeah, they contacted me. They're like, "Hey, David, let's work together. Do you want to work together?" And I emailed them saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to do the artist thing. I'm just more behind the scenes. But thank you." So a year later,